Hello everyone, this is HammerTron here with a new action figure review for you. This time I'm going to review the Marvel Legends Black Widow action figure as part of the Crimson Dynamo Build-A-Figure Wave that came out in 2020, although the date on the box is 2019. So hopefully I have better luck with this action figure than I did with the Taskmaster action figure that I tried to review last time. So this comes in a nice window box where we can see the action figure, the accessories, the Build-A-Figure piece. Looks like there are a couple of guns and fighting sticks, and it looks like the weapon gripping hands are already on the action figure. So I don't really enjoy swapping heads or hands, and considering the problems Marvel, or actually Hasbro, is having nowadays, I'm afraid something's going to break. So here's the top of the package with the little Black Widow symbol there. The bottom of the package, one side, the other side. Here's the back with a picture of Black Widow, the Build-A-Figure, the other action figures in this wave. This one, Taskmaster, broke in my hands last time. We'll see if I have better luck with the Black Widow. Here's the date. It says 2019, but it was not available until 2020. So I'll open this up and check out the action figure. Here are some of the accessories that come with the Black Widow action figure. We have a pair of fisted hands, so they look alright. Long pegs there to stick into the wrist of the action figure, and we have a pair of batons. Here are the batons, and they do fit on the back of the action figure. We can plug them into the hole here. Now I think we can push them in a little further, but I'm a little wary of pushing very hard on any action figures. So I think it'll go down further, but I'll have to play around with that and see if I can get that to happen later. And here are a couple of pistols. So these look pretty nice. So very small, but they do fit in weapon holding hands. We can put it into the weapon holding hand here. Just push it in there. That'll fit nicely. And we also have holsters on the side of the action figure, so these will fit into the holster. So that looks nice. Just plug it into the right hole here. There we go. So that'll fit. So nice accessories. Here is the Black Widow action figure. So it looks pretty good there. Let's see how tall this action figure is. With a tape measure, right about 6 inches or 15 centimeters tall. So it's a nicely sized action figure. As a female character, it's just a little smaller than the male characters tend to be. So a lot of nice sculpted details there. And lots of black and gray together. So I like that. Nice belt detail there. Here are the holsters, extra plastic pieces that are attached to a belt and then attached to another plastic piece wrapped around the legs. So it's not actually attached to the leg. Some nice shiny black in the boots there. Looks like high heels there. There's some peg holes there. And some nice details on the back there. Some long hair, which will get in the way of some articulation. Here's a little backpack where we can store the batons. So, looks pretty nice. So let's take a look at the articulation. We can't move the head up. We can maybe move it down a little bit. I'm not pushing very hard, so still a bit stiff. We can turn it side to side. No real tilting there. The shoulders go out. There's some strong ratcheting in the shoulders there. It's about as high as that side will go. I don't want to push it any more than that, because I've already had an action figure break on me doing even less than this, but that's about as far as we can go. We can go forward and back, probably a full 360, but there is some ratcheting in the joints there. When I got the action figure out of the package, the arms were straight, and it was kind of tough to find where the right place to bend was. But we do bend as long as we're very careful. We look carefully at where we are bending. So we can get better than 90 degrees on a single jointed elbow, so that's pretty nice. So we can straighten those out. Now, I think there's just a little bit of swivel there, but I haven't been able to get it to move very much, and I'm not going to push very hard. Then we have a twist at the wrist, hinges going up and down this way, because these are the weapon holding hands, so a little different than usual, but pretty nice. There is a little bit of a diaphragm cut, but we can't really do very much with it. No waist cut. We can do the splits. We see that the belt moves with the holsters, so that's pretty nice. We can kick forward just that much and not back. Kick forward just that much and we can't go back. We have an upper thigh cut where we can turn the leg, so that works. And then we have double jointed knees. So there's some ratcheting in the joints, so it does click just a little bit. So this side seems to be a bit stiff, but it'll work. So we want to be careful with our joints here. And no boot cuts. And we can move the ankles down this much. Not too bad. They go up. Pretty nice. And not really a pivot there. There is something, but it's not moving very much for me. So I don't want to push too hard. So just some of the joints seem to be a bit stiff. Maybe it takes a little work. Now I have not used a hairdryer on this yet. I might do it a little later. But you know, we shouldn't have to do that with an action figure. But I already have this. I've had this for a few years, but it's the first time I played around with it, so I'll probably use a hairdryer just to make sure it doesn't break on me. So let's see if I can get her balanced. There we go. Here is Black Widow next to a pair of 4-inch action figures. On the right is an adventurer from an Animal Planet set I reviewed a while ago. On the left is the Fortnite Jonesy action figure by Jazzwares. Here is Black Widow next to some 6-inch action figures. On the right is the Marvel Legends Mr. Fantastic action figure. And then to Black Widow's right, your left, is the Power Rangers Lightning Collection Mighty Morphin White Ranger by Hasbro. And on the far left side is the Fortnite Legendary Series Havoc action figure by Jazzwares. Here is Black Widow next to a pair of 7-inch action figures. On the right is the Masters of the Universe Masterverse He-Man action figure by Mattel. On the left is the DC Multiverse Green Lantern Kyle Rayner action figure by McFarlane Toys. The HammerTron Sledgehammer rating for this Marvel Legends Black Widow is not very good. I am judging this very harshly based on my experience with the Taskmaster, where that actually broke in my hand. This one didn't break in my hand, but I was very, very careful. I have not used the hairdryer to warm it up yet, so I was very, very careful. The problems I had were the joints, I don't think there's a swivel joint. Normally there'd be a swivel joint at the elbows, and if there is one, I haven't pushed it hard enough, and I'm not going to try because I don't want to break it in my hands. Also, this ankle seems to be a bit stiff where I can't get it to hinge left and right. So I'm a little disappointed with the action figure with some of the limitations in the joints, and where I was really worried about it breaking in my hands. So I'm not giving it a very high rating. So thank you for watching my review video. Remember to like the video, leave a comment, and subscribe to my channel to keep up to date with my future reviews. I'll see you next time. Bye everyone.